Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today not the first time we see our program for you, we will bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I must start today's morning show. So on the official, say Arsenal now announced with Saliba's contract, and Saliba said don't make a statement. He do interview where he said a lot. And one thing why I pick from everything we Saliba talk in Johnny, in talk about Teta, like the fact say we have to win titles and him will give all in best to Arsenal. When he talk this thing, I was very, very happy that it's coming from William Saliba, which is why I remember when I talk, say the players, the manager, they want to win more than we want them to win. They need them more than us. But then know what he mean. You get. So that's why sometimes I say cut them some slack because themselves really, really need them. Now, when you look at the TVR report and you see how the reporter was Saliba said, look at the headline. I'll give even more to Arsenal. We have to win titles. When you read the entirety of this report, Saliba said, I feel at home. We have a good team. We have a good squad. We have a good staff. The coach is perfect for me. So it's the best place to be. I enjoy every day when I have the chance to wear the shirts. I try to give everything, and now I'll give even more to this club and to the fans. Since my debut away to Crystal Palace in 2022, since his debut, Saliba became indispensable. Everybody know that one. Now, when you sign, you dream of playing many games, but it comes so quickly. They reflected. Before I signed, I didn't realize I would play a lot of games like this, so it's good, and I want to play even more. I feel proud of myself because I first signed in 2019 and now in 2025, I'm still here to extend my contract. I'm so happy, he said after putting pen to paper. Now, Saliba said, I played well. We almost won the league in my first season. And we almost won the league this season after as well. That the season after that one. I'm so happy, but not 100% happy because we have to do more. We have to win titles because it's what we want. It's what the club wants. You should also add, it's what the fans want. Now, I'm 24. I think I haven't reached my peak, which is true. I have a lot of things to improve, a lot of things to give to the team, and I know that the coach and the staff will help me become the best or one of the best defenders in the world and to win trophies. When you look at this emotionally penned down statements, people touch you, say yes, they feel our pain as fans. Say we never win to the Premier League for like 20 odd years. So probably this could be the season. Then Seb will fight tooth and nail to make sure say it happen now to fulfill the prophecy that anytime Arsenal goes second, 3 times in a row consecutively, the first one at Glasgow, we don't win that. That is the prophecy. That is historical data, and we want to replicate historical. We want to replicate that history. You get. So for those who don't know, that's the fact though. It has happened before. We go second, 3 times in a row. The fourth one, we enter the first. So everybody's looking at, could this be the season? This is very, very, very highly optimistic. That yes, we are going to win something this year. What would that be? I don't really know. But preferably, I'll prefer the Champions League or the Premier League. But if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. If that cannot come, well, let's say I win something. We'll celebrate something. You go form the catalyst for us for the season. So everybody they post the picture and Chatwat post Arsenal have confirmed that when Saliba has signed his new contract, 5-year deal done and dusted. Saliba stays until 2030. Everybody just they post like see pictures. Fabrizio Romano said post your own. I also see him for Sky Sports that Saliba signed in now 5 because the pictures are out now. It's official. So you can attend that when you drop your statement. You say William Saliba is loved by all the players and staff, and that speaks volumes about his character, commitment, and attitude every day. Since joining us, Saliba has grown so much, embraced responsibility, and has created a strong connection with our supporters and everyone at the club. We know there's still so much to come from him, and we'll continue to work together to keep improving with the clear ambition of winning major trophies. Yes, I'm happy that is our clear ambition. Now, did you know that William Saliba won 68 of his first 100 Premier League games for Arsenal, equaling the record set by Sol Campbell and Lauren club record in the competition. Did you know that? But that's the statistics. In as much as we talk, say yes, Saliba is not really our defensive leader. The defensive leader will have the Gabriel, but Saliba himself has done so well for himself. Saliba has done so well for himself. I'm proud. At least Mosquera will get mentor. I'm going to look up to, because I see similarities in Saliba and Mosquera. So Mosquera will get person going to look up to. Say, okay, I would like to become the next Saliba. Although you will be Mosquera, get your own profile, but follow Saliba's paths, the pathway. That's the surest blueprints. Now, away from that. So when you look at these reports coming out from the Sun, they say Saliba, they call it the major cocoa of this report now, Saliba wages, how much in the end? Because they say Arsenal player wages revealed after William Saliba snubs Real Madrid to sign huge 5-year contracts at Arsenal. Means I was interested in knowing how much Arsenal they pay. So William Saliba is now one of the highest paid players at Arsenal after signing a huge 5-year contract. So when you read the entirety of the report, you can stumble upon where the result says Saliba ends now. Saliba has been rewarded for his fine form with a deal understood to be worth £250,000 per week. That makes him the third highest paid player at the Emirates Stadium at Arsenal, behind Bukayo Saka and Kai Havertz. Now, when you look at what Saliba is earning, and Bukayo Saka said in own contract in the works, he's going to sign his own contract anytime soon. I want to believe Saka might enter 300. Saka will enter 300k, or even become the highest paid at Arsenal. Who knows? So more just watch. It's good way they reward players who do well. Not good thing. Me, I like him. So maybe them continue this the culture. Now, who will critically come when they apologize once again. Based on saying in absence, Liverpool feel against Crystal Palace. Who knows? Maybe if the same play, in for score, nobody really knows. We can all speculate. Nobody really know. But the guy knows say yes. As he no play, the club only forced to put Isak. We don't really did that fit. You get so a critically can say, well, let me say that red card was not smart. I have apologized to the team because people still the vex for it. Again, you don't apologize and it keeps on apologizing again. So that's so just be nothing as small you forget saying don't just turn as small boy in me. Now who get critical, they come they ask and say, why you not join Manchester United? Because you almost joined them and Newcastle. So why go join Liverpool? Say, Liverpool are Premier League champions and the project is to stay at the top. It's pure history. Again. If you don't enjoy Manchester United, we're going to do where for day now. Now, Fabrizio Romano going to talk about Gabriel Magalhaes. So they ask questions, say, where do you rank Gabriel Magalhaes among the best centre backs in the world? For me, he's the best right now. He's the best. The only person who people and drag that best now Van Dijk. Apart from Van Dijk, Magalhaes. And why is Magalhaes the best? He's a goal threat. He's a bigger goal threat than Van Dijk. So why won't you give him the best? You guess. But the only reason they will give him that best status if Arsenal win the league. If Arsenal win the league like this, Magalhaes will become the best. Because when it comes to defense, we have the best defense in the league like 2 times in a row now. So we are good defensively. You get. So I'm very, very happy on how things they go for Magalhaes end. So making continue to get in flowers. He don't get recognition now, so it makes sense. Fabrizio Romano when they talk about Manchester United, how much they go pay severance package to compensate Amorim if they won't come out. They're going to need to pay the guy 12 million. You get, in case they sack him, according to the Daily Mail. Well, Moko know whether Manchester United will put their money where their mouth is, because this experiment of Amorim and Manchester United, for me, it's a failure. And from I can always speak your face. Amorim is a clear example of why they say you cannot keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. You get, because that is a sign of madness. When you keep doing the same thing, and you expect different results. No, you can't keep doing that your formation. You know the work. Why manager will get one formation when they use? It's not right. You get team where you go on play, you need to tweak your formation. You get team where you go on play, you need to tweak personnel. It is allowed regardless of the outcome. The outcome might go bad, but the intent is key. You can't keep staying on one formation. Come rain, come sun, everybody one formation, and it's not working. You don't have the players to do it for you, and you still stick there. Say it must be that formation. Nothing. Oh man. I know. Bad do that idea, but to be my club, no concern. Better continue. Now, Deco, you're the running mouth since say they don't really want Nico Williams. Then Nico Williams no fits that style of play. In fact, Fabrizio Romano come post an update say, why did Barcelona fail to sign Nico Williams? Vacant sporting director Deco said there was no failure. We set our club conditions, they didn't accept, and we moved on. Simple. No player with the place conditions to Baka. That's not how this works. The thing is, you failed to sign him. You know really work. The guy gave you a condition. Guarantee me say una go register me. How is that a bad condition? He's talking from history. You don't see una antecedents. Una struggle to register some player. I think it was Danny Olmo agree with that. Like 2 players. It is right, it's all right to request that please give me a guarantee so una go register me. In case una no come fit register me, I go find my square root. I can come and stay in limbo. And you they talk all this one. At the end of the day, no sign. In fact, they were even angry. I remember the reports that time, but you don't even tell them. Then see am for social media say the guy not sign the contract. They were angry. If you not really need them, why were you angry? Now you can do damage control. They feel say okay, nobody can do this. Okay, baby, we know the story, we know the truth. So no need to come and sugarcoat it or anyhow you want to do it. Now, away from that, Robert Pires come as they compare the current Arsenal team and the one way in play. Now, when you look at this report, Pires come say whether they ask her the similarities between the two teams, say no, because football has changed, it has evolved. Today, Mikel Arteta plays a 4-3-3 system. At the time, with Arsene Wenger, we played 4-4-2, and I think if we have to compare, in my opinion, it's just me. But the football of 2003 and 2004 was much faster and much more fluid than today's. But then it also depends on the player you have. I was privileged. I played with Vieira, Gilberto Silva, Edu, Dennis Beckham, Thierry Henry, Kanu, and so on. It's easy to play football with them. Pires' reflections highlight both the tactical evolution of the sport and the exceptional talent that defined Arsenal's golden era. While acknowledging the differences, you also recognize that success always depends on the quality of players at the manager's disposal. Una see why I disagree with Thierry Henry that day. When people tell me say you're not supposed to disagree with Thierry Henry, he don't play ball, he never play ball. I was like, that you played football doesn't make you a master of football commentary. These are 2 different fields. For football commentary, you need critical thinking and logic. But Henry talk that they did wrong. When they talk say during their own time, you don't get team where then they fear any venue, home or away, then they go all out. Me, I can't talk say during your own time, you had Henry, you had great players too. You can't compare your era, invisibles, Agba everywhere. Compared to we get Henry. We go score 20 goals, 30 goals. Look at what Pires is saying. To be successful, you need to have good players. And instead talk and say in the privilege. Say the players we mentioned, and the players we Henry play with. Henry too needs to understand he was privileged to play with these great players. Because if you like, you can be Henry, you score 1 billion goals. If you don't have quality teammates, defenders, midfielders, it no go amount to anything. Harry Kane is a prime example. Baba the boss net any year, the win golden boot any year. What did he win? What did he win? I'm just happy that Pires said this to buttress my point on that day that Henry was wrong. In this our era, we don't have people like Henry. We don't have people like Deco, all those Vieira, all those Adlapa. We don't get them. So we need to be very careful sometimes to be cautious. It's allowed. Imagine the era of Pep in Barcelona where Pep gets Eto'o, Henry, Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta, Messi. But anywhere that they go on out attack, they will send you. Based on the quality where they are seeing. That team a team of generational stars. That team where Pep ruled the world. The Champions League how many times? Why? Based on the players waiting for him disposal. Look at we now. Today they are saying we have the best squad in the league. Why? Based on the team at our disposal. Why they not talking since last season, last 2 seasons, last 3 seasons? Why listen it now? Based on the players we have in our team. That's what it's supposed to be. So don't look because somebody is famous, somebody is very popular. For that reason, whatever they say, take it hook, line, and sinker because somebody is our legend. No, I don't believe that. If you do any, I say any, I play your doubts. Chapali, I know the waste time to get. So let's move on to other stories. Now, when I saw this report, I was very, very happy. Kit Hackett, what talk say there is one Newcastle player we grab Gyökeres for face, but nobody is saying anything because now everybody's analyzing Magalhaes. Oh, he hits Nick Voltemad. Oh, he punch him. Why are they committing this particular incident? calling for VAR to give Lascelles a retrospective ban. Why don't they talk about? Because Eddie Howe should have seen one of his players sanctioned by VAR as Newcastle United were stunned by Arsenal at the St James's Park. So now Jamal Lascelles clashes with Victor Gyökeres in the battle for the ball. And when you see how that thing happened, within minutes, the defender grabbed the Arsenal striker around the face and hauled him to the floor, an incident which went unnoticed and unpunished by the referee and the VAR. So all those Sky Sports pundits, when they talk about, because Sky Sports, every little minute, they put out Magalhães video, put a picture, you get. Why don't they talk about this one? While I can appreciate that not everything is caused by the referee, I do think VAR should have picked this up. This is an offense. I should have received a sanction, but this depends on whether excessive force has been used. It is certainly reckless, and it cannot and should not be ignored. If it is ignored, all we are going to see is a continued escalation of grabbing, holding, pulling, pushing, and blocking inside the penalty area, which we were informed in the beginning of the season that the PGMOL would be taking greater action on it. So I like the balance of analysis here. So when you're talking about Magalhães versus the Voltiman, which the referee later came to be aware of, you have to also factor in the Gyökeres Lascelles. But based on people, their double standard and subconscious bias, they don't isolate that one. You get, you can be lying by omission when you omit certain facts in your analysis. That is what majority of the pundits do. So I'm very, very happy that it has brought it out to limelight. So that one said the. Now, away from that. So former Arsenal coaching assistant Carlos Cuesta, for a first league match for the Italian Serie A, he don't win in game. So I was very, very happy when I saw it, seeing win in your game. So he did very, very good. I did proud of him. Yeah, so he do well. Then beat Torino. It's beat Torino. He don't dedicate the win to his wife. Say yes, his wife now they motivate her. So I did very, very happy. Now, with the year say Tottenham Hotspur, Newcastle, and Arsenal hold an interest in Real Madrid's Adagole. So the guy feel available for January because based on say Jude Bellingham don't recover from injury, come like say good luck on the day for bench. So no just to watch. Maybe the guy will be available for January, and many people don't line up say they would like to carry and go. Jamie Carragher now called the hail Martin Odegaard based on what he do for the cameo appearances when he display against Newcastle. Say the guy vision are excellent. This is like the same way they castigate so not too long ago. See, they only shower and praise. Well deserved. Are they happy? Yes, when they continue the shower and the praises he didn't need it. Now, Thierry talk say for him, the signing of the season or of the summer, he will give Hugo Ekitike. Those are Ekitike that in France, brother. You get. So with what you don't see, say the guy will really, really do well this season. Say the guy they outstanding. Say the guy what he don't do, nobody don't expect that. You get. So Eric Odedok say outstanding. Ekitike would play a pivotal role in the title race. You get. So when they ask him on which Premier League new arrival is more impressed with, he say it's Ekitike. People will say it's an obvious one. The credit is due. Nobody thought he was going to arrive and perform like that. When you talk about this, me I the one that like, what's Ekitike don't really do? Like, because Eric is not the first person to say this. The other day, Canada say, make Gyökeres they learn from clinical Ekitike. It was like clinical Ekitike. How many goals he don't score? In fact, I can go check the goal scoring table for this season. Gyökeres don't score 3 goals. Ekitike don't score 3 goals. What has he done special? Because I'm trying to understand this newfound love everybody have for Ekitike and at the summer of signing. What has he done? I've not seen it. How many tough teams has he played against? I've not seen it. He played against us. Why didn't he score? Like, who hear me? I don't understand. But I understand that is an opinion which I disagree with, because I don't think. Because now, understand that what Henry is saying is not a fact. He's projecting. Because the summer signing of the season, no be now you go tell. And when season not finish. So I can project that for me, Arsenal summer signing will not even be Gyökeres for me. It will be very cheesy. He will be like, it will be obvious. When season not finish, you go see him. Say, this guy will be very, very important. Say we win the league. You go say very cheesy, will play a major role. For me personally, now what me they feel. Say my summer signing of the transfer window of summer as in best signing for Arsenal easy. For me personally, now what me they see. But every say you own Ekitike, I don't know what to be your own. So you said talk your own. The most say Adam answer will be. Now let's bring a message from one of our sponsors in Mobile Work Associates and Co Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 80646422 34. They're located at number 7 Kennywood Road, or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. If you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the day. Number the first William Saliba stand on announcer, and Saliba said don't make a statement. So we have to win titles. So we'll give all in best to Arsenal. And with that being said, I beg you don't forget to like and share and follow us on all our platforms, and to do so, may God bless you guys. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So I come your way later in the evening to give the evening. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get out. All right, guys. Ciao.